Welcome back, everybody, to Higurashi When They Cry How. Last time, in the last session, both Satoko and Rika disappeared along with the mayor. And truth be told, we don't know what's going on. However, Rena seems to have a good idea of what might have happened to Satoko and Rika. We just don't know where they went. So with that being said, let's get into the game and continue the story thus far. As soon as I find the right page. There we go. Let's load this up. This is the music I wanted to start with. Hell yeah. That's right. There is Shion and Keiichi. One of the things that I've been wondering about this whole chapter is why would Orishiro go through the process of killing the mayor, Rika of all people, and Satoko? This doesn't feel like Orishiro. Orishiro has a very set number, 1 and 1. But this time around, people are dying left and right, which makes me think that there's something else going on. In which case, again, why am I still alive? Why is Shion and I not dead yet? No, instead they're fucking killing our friends first, and then they're gonna kill us. Like, seriously. So Shion went to the mayor, and I went to Rika, and Rika just happens to live with Satoko. Satoko was just a stray bullet, and that fucking sucks. Like, I can feel Keiichi's regret. I can just feel it. Good question. Is Shion and you next to die? Like, seriously, they had enough power to erase the mayor, Rika, and Satoko. Why would they not go for fuckboy Keiichi and Shion that lives in another fucking city or town? Shion mentioned that someone was watching her. Is someone watching us too? I mean, we were about to just walk off into the night in Hinamizawa after the mayor disappeared to look for Satoko and Rika, so, I mean, we're not exactly the most careful person, which is a strange thing because in Chapter 1, we did everything, save for, like, saving the needle or anything like that. We took a lot of precautions in Chapter 1. This time around, we're not. It's different. And now that Rena knows, will she be the next one to die? I don't think Keiichi can handle Rena disappearing. Like, by this point, with everyone else, all of his friends, save for Mion and Rena, being gone, I don't think that he can take another friend of his disappearing. Yes, Principal, I understand. I'm just thinking. By the way, if you hear some rumble in the background while I'm talking, there is a storm going on, I should say, outside. I'm in my closet with a shut door inside my room that has a shut door with all the thunder outside, but sometimes it may get loud, so just be aware of that. If there's faint thunder in the background. It's not you, it's actually me in this recording. It's actually raining pretty bad outside. So now, like, Hinamizawa's not safe. Like, people are walking their children to school and walking them back, or everyone's sticking in a group. I mean, this is like what we felt like in Chapter 1, only on a village scale. She has a point. One of us is gonna have to go home. And it's still light out. I think we'll be fine. I hope we'll be fine. Just be careful, Rena. Oh, hey! There's a policeman there. Is it our favorite friend, Oishi? Well, it is! Hello, Oishi! How are you doing today? I see that you do intend to keep your promise of literally staying outside my house the entire time. And stating is not a word. Standing is a word. God, that is just... You know, when you come to my channel, you expect, oh, hey, he's got the borders. He's, you know, trying to make everything as professional as possible. He's cutting out the audio whenever he's not talking. You know, this guy is actually professional. And then I fuck up a word like standing. Like, seriously. If you get involved, you'll be there for hours. Rena, if you knew, you would be dead. I'm sorry, but we're not getting you involved. We cannot afford to get you involved. I wish there was someone that we could talk to, besides Oishi, but I don't want... Keiichi doesn't want to lose you, and quite frankly, you're not being really creepy this chapter. You're actually being nice. I know that you're not the culprit, Keiichi. But you're not uninvolved. Yeah, we'll tell you next time. And just keep on saying we'll tell you next time until she gets mad, and then we'll have no choice. You have fun, Rena. Just be careful on the way home. If anyone tries to stop you and talk to you, just keep walking. In fact, this is the one time I'll say, get your fucking axe. Well, hello there too, Oishi. I guess it's time for our regularly scheduled program with you. I noticed that our parents aren't here. You planned that out. Like, you totally planned this out, didn't you, Oishi? Well, that's convenient. Fuck you. Sure, why not? But I have a house. You don't have to put me in the car. I would like to go inside, too. And I'm not the culprit. Why would I get a search party ready for Rika and Satsuko if I was? I have a house. You're literally parked right in front of my house. In a car, you can take me wherever you want, and that's not okay with me. I don't think he will, but I do believe that we might as well listen to him. They always bring attention to that air conditioner. It's like the guy's like, hey kid, you want some candy? Although Oishi's like, hey, Got some air conditioner in my car. What do you think of that? I mean, you know. I don't know how cars were back in 1983, but I don't think this was uncommon. Or if it was, then I understand why he keeps talking about it. And the Higurashi are screaming now, so that can only mean good things, am I right? It's really creepy because the last chapter described them as being the voices of those who got Onakakashi'd. Yeah, how is the investigation going, Detective? What do you mean on what? Oh, okay. Well, for starters, all of them. Yeah, let's I guess start with the first incident. We haven't made any okay, cool. And we do know this. Tomodatake was shown in the first chapter to possibly, I cannot speak, again, quality content, possibly be attacked by multiple people. They mentioned something about a possible drug, but they don't detect anything. Now, Takano was never found in the first chapter. This is a little bit different. Autopsies for those who are burned to death are real tough. Doused in gasoline after she was strangled. And unfortunately, because that's all the way in Gifu, that's that department's situation. So, they have no information on Tomodatake or Takano. And that is true. Everything up to the festival is normal, and then everything after the festival is abnormal. That seems to be a running trend so far. If it happens again with the third chapter, then we know that Watanagashi is a turning point in the series where things go completely, utterly wrong. Yeah, that is something. Why would, with Tomodatake dead at about the same time that she died, why would they bring her all the way to the mountains? Either leave both of them in Hinamizawa or take both of them, unless they were separate incidents. But I find that hard to believe since they were together. Unless they left each other and by pure unlucky Orishiro bullshit coincidence, they were both murdered by two different parties that had no communication with each other, no affiliation at all. Which, yeah, no, that doesn't sound right to me. And yes, how has the mayor been? Did you guys find anything on him? Okay. He was suffering from severe hemorrhoids. People who lived a long time have an unusual amount of pride, though, so the mayor hasn't been telling anyone that he's been going to a doctor at a certain hospital in Shishibone. On the day he disappeared, he had an appointment for a checkup, so he went out there first thing in the morning. Interesting. His exam ended at 1 p.m. After that, he ate a light meal in the hospital restaurant and passed the time reading a magazine. So, they found a receipt in the wallet in his house, and that's how they know this. He planned to go to the meeting in the assembly hall, and was supposed to return home. but while he was on the train coming back, there was an accident. It seemed like it delayed him a bit, so he only got back to his house right before the meeting was scheduled to start. Okay, so he just barely got to the assembly hall at the shrine. And then he disappeared on his way back home. So the meeting was about the three families, and the essential members of the town assembly were at the meeting. That would mean presumably Rika, Mion, and the mayor, plus anyone else who's supporting them. Alright. So that seems to have been what happened. Wait, we just realized something big, didn't we? We just realized something. Hold on, what's going on? Night of the Watanagashi, that's when everything started, right? That's the night that Takano and Tomatake died. The next day is when the incident had spread. They planned to talk about this during the meeting. The mayor had an appointment at the hospital, and as planned, he went there without telling his family. He got a checkup, and he left at 1 p.m. He even ate something at the hospital, too. There was an unexpected delay in his train ride back. Keiichi's remembering something very important. The meeting was about to start. The mayor changed clothes, got on his bicycle, and hurried back to the assembly hall as fast as he could. From when he heard about the incident on the nights of the Watanagashi until he showed up at the assembly hall, everything he had done was in secret. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. He went to the hospital alone, ate alone, and was going to get the train alone because he was embarrassed about his hemorrhoids. He had no contact with anyone. When did Shion talk to him? You couldn't have called him on the phone. When did Shion talk to the mayor? She couldn't have. There's no way that Shion had time to talk to the mayor after she left the shrine. He was busy during the Watanagashi festival. He went to the hospital early in the morning. He stayed at the hospital, left after eating, and the train got derailed, so he just barely made it back to the assembly hall. Shion could have never talked to him in that time frame. That night, I told the mayor we snuck into the ritual house. She couldn't have. There's no way. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There was no way. So what does this mean? learned of the incident from a phone call her father made that morning. There's no way. The time her father made that phone call, the mayor would have been gone. The mayor had left the house first thing in the morning. He didn't tell anyone. There's no possible way Shion could have actually talked to the mayor. His train ride was delayed because of an accident. We're going to continue this next time. Until then, guys, I will see you guys then.